Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good day, madam. So my name is Muhammad Farhan Azmi from TESL1. So this is my video recording for our second assignment for TSLB 3152 Digital Innovation. So my innovation is Phonotalk, transforming language learning, which this innovation can be accessed through an application called TikTok. So, what are the problems that make me do the innovation? So, the traditional language learning methods lack effective tools for mastering accurate vowel phonics pronunciation. This impedes language proficiency and communication, and a solution is needed to provide engaging, a real-time feedback and fostering a collaborative learning environment. So, let's link to the triological learning model. So, for my innovation, there are five rationales that I have maybe perhaps come up with. So, for the first one is collaborative learning. The model is actually emphasizing on collaboration among students, teachers, and technology. So, it fosters a sense of community and shared learning experiences. So we don't just learn for ourselves, or we don't learn individually, but based on the innovation and the model that we are referring to, we are actually learning together and make a shared learning experiences. Next one is peer support. So, in collaboration within the PhonoTalk community, it encourages learners to support each other, exchange feedback, and collectively work towards pronunciation improvement. So, later I will explain further in the next slides. But for this part, I will explain that uh, when we utilize the innovation from on the TikTok application. Other users or other TikTok users can actually duet the video that you are making using the filter. So in a way, teachers and maybe peers can make some comments and help to improve their pronunciation. And the next one is teacher involvement. Teachers can use Phonotalk as a supplementary teaching tool, further enriching the collaborative learning experience and providing guidance to students. So, as I said just now, my innovation is based on TikTok application. So the teachers have the access to the application itself, and the teachers can go to this student's account and then react to the video that the students have made. Okay, the next rationales are knowledge sharing. So the model promotes the sharing of insights, strategies, and resources, enabling users to tap into collective pool of knowledge for more effective language learning. So when there are few responses or the teachers have given feedback, the other users can actually watch the video of the response and get informations on how to properly pronounce the word, for example, based on the teacher's feedback on the particular student. So maybe other students can have the access to watch the feedback and then they can inform from themselves, right? So the next one is interactive learning. By leveraging the triological learning model, Phonotalk creates an interactive and engaging learning environment, aligning with modern educational approaches. So on TikTok also, you can have a live streaming. So you can have up to, if I'm not mistaken, 6 individuals in one live session. So they can actually practice it wherever they are. For example, student A until student A, B, C, D, E, F, and student A to student F, they are at different places and different houses. They can still make a live session, and then they will interact with each other using the filter to make some kind of peer checking among each other. So, moving on to the objectives of my innovation. So, for the first one is to foster collaboration. Phonotalk intends to create a collaborative learning community where users can work together, share knowledge, and support each other in their language learning journeys together. They can also share knowledge. I'm so sorry, there is some mistakes there. But as you can see, we can foster collaborative learning community where students, teachers, and also community they work together to improve on their pronunciations based on the filter. So the next one is gamify learning. The project seeks to make learning engaging and enjoyable by incorporating gamification elements such as challenges, rewards, and progress tracking. So, students or children they love to play games. So, by gamifying my innovation, they are actually sort of like competing in a healthy way to make themselves better. Okay. So the next one is promote inclusivity. Furniture is designed to be inclusive, ensuring accessibility for users of different abilities and linguistic backgrounds, and offering support for various languages and dialects. So, for some students, they might be shy to learn and to pronounce uh, these vowels that we are mentioning about. So maybe using the filter, they can I practice it at home, privately, without having anyone to look at them. So it is inclusive and not just for the class purposes, or maybe for if I learn in inclusive education, not just for the mainstream students, but also for the inclusive students. So the next one is collect data for improvement. The project will collect data and analyze user data to measure learning outcomes and continuously improve the educational content and effectiveness of the Phonotalk filter. So, once the students have completed or have recorded themselves using the filter, and the data will be collected for the betterment of the system. So, for now, the filter is catering to the vowel phonic sounds pronunciation, but maybe for the betterment of the uh, project, it covers the consonant alphabets or the consonant phonic sounds. All right, the last one is to enhance language learning. Phonotalk aims to enhance language learning by providing a tool that focuses on improving vowel phonic pronunciation, a fundamental aspect of proficiency. So when someone is confident enough to enunciate words and to pronounce some words, they will be more motivated. Okay, so this filter is actually useful for them to learn the fundamental aspect of the language proficiency. In this case, is vowel phonics pronunciation. So moving on to the target groups. So I have categorized it into three different groups. Three. So for the first one is language learners of all ages. This platform is designed to cater to a diverse group of learners, including in Malaysian primary school, those Malaysian primary schoolers. So it does not mean that only Malaysian primary schoolers are the ones using the filter or using my innovation. It can be anyone from different ages. Maybe those who are currently working in big corporates, but then they are learning how to speak English proficiently. So maybe they can use the app, maybe they can use the filter, sorry, to improve their pronunciation. Next, students, teachers, and language enthusiasts. It explains that Phonotalk can be a valuable tool for both formal and informal language learning. So, in certain places, they would prefer, I mean, not in Malaysia, but then outside Malaysia, they would prefer homeschooling. So, they would usually have their own curriculum and they don't have a sufficient resources for learning language. So by having this platform, they can learn the language formally and informally. Right. So the next one, those seeking to improve their pronunciation skills. This emphasizes that the filter is accessible to beginners and advanced learners alike. So, like I said just now, it caters to all individuals and not just those who are beginners. So, advanced L2 speakers or advanced English speakers can also use the filter to check whether their vowel phonics pronunciation is correct or not. Okay, let's move on to the actual my digital the Phonotalk slides. So what is Phonotalk? Phonotalk project aims to leverage a typological learning model to create an innovative TikTok filter that helps user learn vowel phonics by detecting and visualizing mouth shapes corresponding to correct vowel sounds, sorry. This project combines education technology, linguistic, and social media to create an engaging and effective learning tool for all users of all ages. So I have combined three different aspects, which can be education technology, linguistic, and social media. So in this 21st century, social media plays a huge role in our education system. So that's why I was thinking of combining these three elements together to make an innovation. So, about my product. So, this is my product description. Okay, so the first one is real time mouth shape tracking. The AR or augmented reality technology tracks users' mouth movement and shape during pronunciation practice. So, as you can see on the picture on the left of the slide, that's how augmented reality works. They detect the user's face to enable them to detect your mouth movement or your mouth shape. Next is vowel sounds identification. The filter identifies and differentiates correct vowel sounds based on the user's mouth shapes and provide instant feedback. So once the users have shaped their mouth according to the vowel sounds, the filter will give a feedback by giving a tick or maybe a cross when they are doing it wrongly. So it is an instant feedback kind of filter. Next is gamification features. The gamification elements make language learning engaging and enjoyable. Users can participate in challenges, earn rewards, and track their progress, transforming their learning experiences into a goal-oriented. So this can be applied in your classroom, English classroom, where teachers will gather some videos, and those who are doing it better or those who did well for the video, they will be rewarded. Okay, so the last one is user friendly interface. It highlights the ease of use and accessibility of Phonotalk filter, making it suitable for users of all skill levels. So TikTok is very accessible. It is a social media platform where everyone can access, and the interface between one page to another page is quite simple. So it is like I said, a user-friendly filter for the language learners to use. So, user guide for my innovation. So for the first one, it taught users click the plus icon at the bottom of their devices screens. So, okay, sorry. Then select the effect option once the effects interface pops out. Search for phonotop. So, like I said just now, TikTok is an application that is user friendly. So when you click your TikTok application from your homepage, you will straight away see the plus button at the bottom. So and then just straight away follow the direction where you can search for the effects for the phonotop filter. So moving on to the next one, upon selecting the filter, it will automatically detect the user's faces using the AR, augmented reality. The filter will show some examples, mouth shape icons, and on how they're going to shape their mouth for the vowel phonic pronunciation. Based on, okay, the users will imitate the mouth movement to achieve the goal of the filter. The filter will provide feedback to the users on whether they have succeeded or not. All right, the last one is the filter allows engagement from other users by collaborating in the video. So each user is encouraged to do a duet video where any TikTok can participate and give a response. This contributes to a collaborative learning environment. So, like as previously mentioned, teachers can duet the video and then give response to and on how they can improve their pronunciation. All right. So, what are the impacts of my innovation? So, for the first one, it improves pronunciation skills. So, actually, Phonotalk serves as a precision tool for refining vowel phonic pronunciation, that I have mentioned just now. So the users can receive a real-time feedback and visual cues from the TikTok screen, and this enables them to achieve a clearer and more accurate vowel phonic pronunciation, and then it lastly boosts their spoken communication confidence, where once they uh once the filter gives them the right icon or the correct icon, they will feel more encouraged to speak proficiently or have the proficiency. So the next one is enhanced language proficiency. So mastering vowel phonics has a ripple effect on overall language proficiency. So users can experience improvements in comprehension, fluency, and effective expression, resulting in a well-rounded language skill set. All right. So the third one is engage a motivated learning. Sorry, for the talks incorporate like I said just now, gamification. So once they achieve a certain level, or maybe the teachers gives them some recognition for what they have achieved using the filter, they will feel more engaged and more motivated to learn the English language, and thus promoting a consistency in learning efforts. All right. So the next one is continuous improvement in the learning process. So these sorry. So once we have gathered the data from the users, we can actually uh refine the filter to make it more engaging and make it more inclusive to all. And just now we mentioned about vowel uh, phonics pronunciation, but then when we have gathered the data and how we can improve our system, we can include the consonant uh, phonic pronunciation. And lastly is collaboration and knowledge sharing. Within the Phonotalk content creation community, users can collaborate, share insights, and support one another. This collaborative environment exposes learners to diverse perspectives and learning strategies, and thus enriching their language learning experiences. So, conclusion. In conclusion, Phonotalk signifies a significant leap in language education. By integrating the trialogical learning model, we prioritize collaboration among learners, educators, and technology. And as for 21st century learning, that is in our National Blueprint of Education, NBE, we should incorporate uh, digital learning so that our students are more competent in their language learning. So I think that is all from me. Thank you so much, madam, for watching the video. Assalamualaikum.